Good morning, everybody. How you doing? I shouldn't. I don't stream this early. Good morning, everybody. How? Good morning, Evelyn. Good morning, Cielo Jose. Good morning, Pokemon German. Is it a Pokemon named German or a German Pokemon? What up? Hi, everybody. How you doing? It's so good morning. Good morning, Dark M. Kelma? I'm pretty sure it's you. Let's said you had to create a YouTube account for. You don't have to create a YouTube account for anything. But hi, everybody. It is a Wednesday. It's not Thursday, is it? Wait, is it Thursday? No, it's Wednesday. Good morning, Cyber Tiger. Good morning, Ash Horman. Cyber Tiger, why are you a member? I forgot you're a member because I don't do anything with my memberships. Y'all need to not member me. Also, good morning. Also, wait, hold on. I don't have the dramatic lighting. Give me a second. I'm supposed to have dramatic lighting. Where is it? It's supposed to be mega dramatic. Give me a second. It's supposed to make it look like evil or something. There you go. Dramatic lighting. Nah, 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 nah. Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday, my dudes. No, it's Wednesday. Don't take this away from me. Hi. Here's a. Oh, that's my knife hand. Hi, everybody. Come on. Look at me wave. I can wave at you guys with these stubby arm fucking. Look at these. Where are my fingers? I also look at all these dice. It looks so good. I have a knife, but not always. Sometimes sometimes they're just supposed to point at things, not stab. They're like a really nice extended tool to point at things, like flags. Also, they're really good drumsticks. Boom, ticka 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 boom, ticka 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 boom, ticka 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 boom. Morning. You're trying to do a lab right now? Why are you in stream if you are literally at school? Also, is this lighting too dramatic? You guys, hold on, guys. Is this lighting too dramatic? Good morning, Red Pandas. How you doing? Good morning, Fred. Good morning, Botos. Good morning, Ashore Man. They're knives. They're like, look at that. They're stabby and pointy. Have you ever seen, Kaz? Have you ever seen a pointy light stick? Please, excuse you. Rude. If I ever do a karaoke, you are free to use knives instead of glow sticks. What the hell's a music card? Am I a musician, you mean? No. I can play the ocarina, and I could play my ukulele, and that's really it. Do you want to hear my ukulele? You know, I probably should learn how to play the drums if I'm gonna make drum jokes. Too much energy at this hour. See? You want to hear my ocarina? But I'm bad at ocarina. I'm not really good at the ocarina. I also have a harmonica. I also have a kazoo. I have a lot of musical objects, despite me not being able to play music. If you really want to hear my ocarina, fine. I guess you can hear it. I guess. It's not good. I promise you nothing. I promise you nothing. My kazoo's pretty okay. Okay, let me hold on. I don't want to just have my ocarina. I'm gonna play you a song. I'm gonna play you guys an ocarina song. Should the lighting be less dramatic if I'm playing you an ocarina song? Does anyone know of a game called Lunar Silver Song? Does no Silver Story? Silver Star Story. Does anyone know Lunar? It's a really old thing. But would you like to hear this? Okay. Yeah. That was so bad. That was so bad. Anyways, I have McDonald's waiting for me in like 10 minutes. I might have to run real quickly for those. But good morning. You're looking at getting a pet hamster on your if you're gonna be getting a pet hamster, please send pics in the Discord. Please, on God, please send pics. I need hamsters in my life. I need hamsters, and I need to see them eat and stuff their cheeks with all kinds of stuff. They just entered the D-wanting it. No, D-gens, no, it's okay. It's okay. Yo, if you know the game, you good. Hi, Calabas, how you doing? Why are we on YouTube? Neko, that sly, how can I say this? Neko, that sly fuck. My mod is like, hey, D, why are you up at 8 a.m.? You shouldn't stream. That'd be stupid. And I'm like, you know what, Neko? Screw you. I'm gonna make a stream right now just to prove a point. And so I'm here. I want to stream on Twitch. Oh God. Water. Wrong pipe. Oh God. Water in the wrong pipe. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, my lungs have water in them. That was a lot of water I drank at one time. I tend to gulp water in like big chunks, so it's not just a small sip. That was a lot of water. Hi, this is Dice Queen's coughing stream. I'm dying. Oh God. No hydration, please. God, no hydration. Fuck Neko. He can suck it. Guys, I'm dying. Is my McDonald's here yet? Hold on. I think it's here. Oh, it's here. Yeah. Hold on, guys. McDonald's. Blah blah blah. Be right back. Blah, blah. McDonald's. I'm back. Got McDonald's. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Hi, Poco Andrew. Oh, thank you for that super, German. Thank you. Anyways, Good morning, everybody. I have McDonald's. This stream is sponsored by McDonald's. Put in your code /Dice Queen D 15% for 15% off McDonald's. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. You might have any money for Twitch, but you did have $1 in your Google account, so enjoy this. Any chance for more? Maybe not right now. I'll think about it. Dokodayo. How you doing, CL? Yeah, that's for mom. That's for mom. Give it to her. What a morning. Kasarahas, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am currently on YouTube for some freaking reason, and I don't know why I am here, but honestly, so okay. I don't stream on Wednesdays. This is typically not a thing, but I was just like, what could I possibly do on a random stream that could be anywhere remotely interesting? And I'm thinking, oh, I have an idea. What if I finally answer all of the questions that have been building up on my so I have this Q&A ask box on my Discord. By the way, there's a Discord. There's no link in the description. I don't have a link in the description. Anyways, Wednesday, Thursday. It's not Thursday. Wednesday. Not sure, cause fuck buying YouTube. I'm here on your welcome, Necromancer. How you doing? So, I'm gonna answer questions. I'm gonna answer questions. I'm gonna answer questions, and it's gonna be great. Fred, eat your coughing fit joke made me laugh so hard I started coughing. Hey, you think it's a joke? You think this is you think I'm a joke to you? Is this thank you for the super, by the way. But is this a joke to you? I'm good. Wait, where the frick is chat? Oh no, does chat disappear on the oh no. Hold on. Does chat disappear on but YouTube chat's supposed to be here? Where's my YouTube chat? Where is it? It's here. But it's supposed to be here. My God, no. Okay. I'm gonna need to check this out later. Anyways, today I was gonna answer Q&A on my Discord. But first I want to fix my YouTube problem now. Hold on, let me... Fucking YouTube, hold on. Stream element, come on. Hold on, where's my... Give me a minute. Okay, we're gonna Ian scuff the hell out of this. Hold on. This is okay. YouTube stream element. I don't need a chat bot, not right now, maybe later. Overlays. Where's the overlay button? Streaming tools, overlays gallery. Hi, Obsessive Looter, how you doing? I am currently having issues, and I'm going to cry. The accident was years ago. I have to let you guys go. It's not your fault. Guys, you're not dead, I think. Probably not dead. You guys are probably not dead. Wait, what is this? That's that. Okay. I didn't make a new over... Oh, I did a stupid and I never made an over... Oh. Oopsie doopsies. I never made a new overlay, you guys. Oh. I never made an overlay. Hold on. I'm gonna call this doing stuff overlay. Doing stuff overlay. Add image. And expand. And set image. Add files. How do I add a new image? Upload. There you go. Give me a second. I need to. I'm sorry you have to see this scuff. Wait. Am I muted for anybody? I'm not muted, am I, Evelyn? Guys, am I muted? No. I'm not muted. Silly Evelyn. Tricks are for kids. Drugs are for kids. Wait, hold on. Am I gonna get demonetized for that one? Nah. Nah, nah, nah. Nah. Nah, right? Nah. Give me a hot minute. Give me a hot minute. Give me a hot minute. I need to put in chat. Static custom stream tools. Streams chat in lifetime. Hell yeah. I need to make the font bigger. I'm so sorry for the stream scufferoonies, but this is who I am. This is me. I want to apologize, but I don't think there's anything I could say enough that will. Oh my god, please. I don't think there's anything I could say or do enough that will honestly forgive my transgressions in the world. Just grab this real quickly. Put this transparent. Hi Mom, thank you for hot chocolate. Oh, that's fine. I'll give you the sticker later. Go away. Shoot. I love you. Bye. I'll give you the McDonald's stickers later. Mom, you can't. Fine. Take these stickers. Okay.
There's more.
No, there's not more, Mom. Yeah, there's no more stickers in here. There's no more stickers. I swear on God. There's no more. There's only those couple. There's only, you can take those stickers and that's it. Okay. No, the burgers don't have stickers.
There is.
No, there isn't.
I have 2 sets there upstairs.
Oh my God, Mom. Okay. I don't. Oh shit, you're right. Fine, Mom. Here.
Always right.
Yeah. Take it. Just take the stickers, please.
How about the other one? That's all you got?
That's all I have, I swear.
Shut up. You got more there.
I really don't have more stickers. Please, this doesn't have to be a whole thing. Don't put the burger on my books.
What is it?
Mom.
I know you got 2.
I don't have any more stickers. There's it. Oh, here. No, you already took these.
No, I said you got 2 like this.
No, yeah, I gave you the other one. I only got.
You want it?
No. Yeah, fine. Give me it then. Okay, cool. Thanks. No, you have the hash brown. Take the hash brown. I just want the stickers. Love you, Mom. Close the door. That was my mom. So. Nah, it's fine, Neko. It's fine. It's fine, Decione. You didn't hear her, did you? Did you guys even hear? Hi, Wait Caro. My mom came in for McDonald's stickers and she wouldn't leave. And I'm like, okay. This is what's happening now. So, hi everybody. I'm Dice Queen D and I really like McDonald's and this stream is definitely sponsored by McDonald's. 100%. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Let me change this to this. You totally heard her? Sad face. I should stop talking like I'm from Mean Girls. Ink. What was the font I used for the other one? Montserrat? I really like Montserrat. Do I get do you get a free Happy Meal with every, like, no, but you get my undying appreciation, Miguel. You get my undying appreciation. Ugh. Acme? r/boss fights D's mom Queen of McDonald's stickers. She really wanted those stickers because you get stuff for free if you do that. I don't I hope you enjoyed that little excursion between me and my mother. She and I how can I say this? No, she didn't collect stickers. So McDonald's has this like whole. Do you know how McDonald's does this thing where you have like there was a Monopoly sticker thing? Yeah, they do those Monopoly sticker thing, you know? And so that's what she wanted. Give me a second as I reposition stuff. Stream's chat should go below image 1. Perfect. And stream chat should be... Give me a second. Settings and custom. Ooh, perfect. Perfect. Well, I just need a couple more seconds and I will be 100% already. I just need a couple hundred things. The million scandal? No, like the what a scandal? Wait, what? They give you free stuff. Like, okay, guys, the McDonald's thing, I don't believe in making money from McDonald's. I don't believe in the, oh man, you're gonna win $1 million if you eat McDonald's for the rest of your life with it. What I do believe in is that every once in a while I get a free ice cream cone or a free hash brown or free fries and I'm very happy. If I can get even one set of free fries from McDonald's, I'm extremely happy. Trust me. Okay, hold on. I think I got the thing ready. Let's move on to the new main. Now it should... No, it's not working. Okay, wait. It should work now. What have I done? Okay, wait. This should work. Overlay, Earl. Layout, new main chat. Dice, GIF. Insert, Q&A. Got it. This should be it. Guys, talk. Can I get some typing? Oh, okay, there it is. Oh no, the font is not white. That was dumb. Okay, hold on. White font. Give me a second. Text settings. Font white. Okay. Now it should work. Now it should work. Please chat. Please. No, did I make chat Oh, I thought I made chat transparent. I was good. So we're good. You said before, but you love my chibi model of Stardust? Thank you so much. It's so cute. Look at this. Knife. Wait. Knife. I'm gonna use it to cut my sandwich. It's gonna be really good. Hi, Melchior. How you doing? Okay. All right. Yeah. So the one thing that's most important about the McDonald's like McMillion stuff is like, who doesn't want just a free ice cream, right? I ain't no hater. Anyways, thank you so much for being here, by the way. Even though it's at a time I don't stream, on a platform I don't stream on. I'm just here. Is this legal? The fact that I'm on a stream, on a platform I don't stream on, and I'm streaming on a day I don't stream on, and I'm doing content I don't stream. There's like 3 things all stacking up together about why I shouldn't be here, but hey, what up? Anyways, so what I'm doing today, I'm gonna go through my Discord questions, all of these Discord questions, and answer them. Trust me. Trust me. Your girl D. Just trust me. Just take your trust and just put it right up in here, right near my chest, right here. You see right here where my chest is? Put your trust, put it in here. Give me your trust as we go through these questions together. You're hoping the Discord notification was something else? No, it's a YouTube stream. I'm sorry. Aren't we mods contracted? I don't think you're a mod, Trevor. You're not my mod. What are you doing here? I have a chest. Flipsy, I have a chest. It's I'm just chibi right now. It's not visible. You wouldn't want to see a chibi with titties. Part of it is the flatness. Like, I have a chest. It's just not visible right now. Okay. It's the Watson Gambit. It's the Watson Gambit. You just can't see it. Anyways, everybody. Oh man, my sandwich is all. Oh. One thing about getting a sausage egg McMuffin from McDonald's, by the way, use Dice Queen 15%. I don't have a McDonald's coupon code. I'd love that though. But anyways, today I'm going to be going over Discord questions and I'll be answering them, so they're all in one spot, so Neko can stop complaining that I don't do Q&A and don't post it onto YouTube. As you can see, I'm sorry, I'm just eating. D, you can't keep being mad at people that people think I'm flat when you keep putting myself in a position where no one can tell. How do I ban someone off YouTube stream? How do I ban Sam? How do I ban Sam right now? I can eat. Watch me. But anyways, so questions. The first question I got is from Graphic. What's the relationship? So, by the way, if you don't know, I'm Dice Queen D. I do tabletop RPGs. I love them and all those things. But also, I'm a witch hunter. And as a witch hunter, I get a lot of questions about hunting witches and getting bitches. But anyways, so one of the questions I have today from Graphic: what's the relationship between religion and sin magic? Considering what is or isn't sinful is very much based around various, often religiously influenced moral systems. So, as a witch hunter, I can tell you right now that there is an objective set of various sins, not necessarily the ones perpetuated by the church or various other churches. So you know those like 7 sins? Yeah, it's like a subset. Think of like this. Wait, are you Graphic? Why is your name Drever on here? Are you Graphic? Anyways, so what is the relationship? So think of sins as being like a whole smorgasbord, a lot of them, like a amount of colors of paint. So there's a lot of different paint colors and a lot of colors that mix together here and there. So the one thing that you need to understand is how do I add to use a mod? I'll have to figure that out later. All right, hold on. Okay. Hold on, I'm adding you as a mod real quickly. Add moderator. There, Trevor, you're now a moderator now. Valid question. Onboarding in the Witch Hunter could really see improvement. So there's a lot of different sins out there. Vainglory is a very common one that doesn't typically get added into like the 7 sins, yada yada yada. But there's like a lot of different kinds of sins, just things that kind of suck. From the more expansive, murder, which is like a subset of wrath. There's murder, which is like very much a terrible sin. But also there's some petty ass sins, like staring at your friend too long in that kind of way that makes them uncomfortable. Also a sin. It's not the kind of sin that gives you a lot of power if you use sin magic, but it's there. You know that weird feeling that you get once in a while when you doubt your friend, even though they're really genuine to you, and even though you know you're kind of being a douche. doubting them, even though they've shown you nothing but love and affection, you do it anyways. Also a sin. Kind of sucks. But anyways, it's a highly specific sin. There's a lot of sins out there, and not all of them give you a lot of power. The ones noted by the church, 7 deadly sins, wrath, sloth, yada yada, are the most notable and the really catch all and really easy to empower. But there's a lot more. Bye, Miguel. You have a good day. Bye, 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 bye. What if you weren't graphic? I don't fucking know, Trevor. I don't know. I trust you. Okay, how about this, Trevor? Message in staff chat right now that you're Trevor, and I'll listen. I'll believe you. Deleted. When I clear a question, I delete it. Rav, I don't know if Rav is here. I don't think he is. But Rav asked like 3 fucking questions in a row. Amazing. I'm gonna have to answer all of these. That dude with a Rav name, I don't know. He says this is a mod, better mod. I'm a very trusting person, Pokemon. Also, it's roughly about the time Graphic would be online anyways, because it's like 8 fucking a.m. Or it's like 4 p.m. for him or something. Because he's in that weird European time zone. Anyways, you can't add any more questions to this because I locked the Q&A for a bit. But I might check out the marshmallow later. How do you kill a witch? Considering which can just will themselves not mortally wounded, I take it to be super thorough. So one thing that you might not necessarily know. In my experience, actual witches, and I say actual, i.e. witches not from this dimension that you guys have to deal with. Like, okay, honestly, I've said this before, but witches, how they're handled in this world are kind of, I don't know, they're all kind of like, oh, whoa, I'm so soft, spooky, magic, witchy bullshit. Well, look at me, I'm an ooh, woo, witch, ooh, woo. And that's not the kind of witch I know. The kind of witches I know are a lot more crazy, like literally like crazy, and all the powers here are like, oh no, we have to like will up our magic and love and friendship or get some weird plants that for some reason have magical power. It doesn't make any fucking sense, honestly. But witches as I know them are kind of like equivalent to reality benders. So a proper witch, if they simply will it, they can just cast any kind of fucking magic they want. So to really kill a witch, you have to fully convince them that either you're a monster or they're doomed. Cause so have you ever watched that? Have any of you watched Taro Index? Has anyone watched Taro Index? I think episode 4 had this one where they had to deal with Izzard or something, and he was able to reality bend as long as he focused. So it's kind of like that. They have to focus in order to use their powers, but it's kind of hard to focus when you're getting stabbed. So one of the ways to handle a witch is that you just keep going. You just as Callie would say, reap. I would say condemn. You just condemn that witch repeatedly, over and over and over and over and over and over until they're like, oh god, this is the worst thing ever. I'd rather be dead. And boom, witch gone. Witches are effectively a reality bender, so effectively whatever they want is kind of a thing they're able to generate. If they're like, oh, I want a cake, you get a cake. Oh, I want the world to explode. Oops, passing thought, guess the world's dead. and then they'll just fix it again. Be like, I can fix that. Oh, snap, gone. Yeah, it's actually Pokemon German. That's actually very accurate. Orcs are pretty dumb, but they think you can build a car with some plane. No, they just can't. So it is reality bending psionics level of power. Witches have that too. The witches in this world are like, oh wow, we just like eating plants and being in the desert and being gay and shit. But like, that's not enough. That's why I think there's some weird kind of propaganda happening in this world of where just like witches are just. I feel witches have put themselves in a position of power here, and they've created and perpetuated this lie that witches are just ooh soft or something. I don't know. It's crazy. In a similar vein, can you make a witch believe that the tiny scratch is in fact a mortal wound and that then their belief brings it to reality? Exactly. You have to really convince them though, because they're not necessarily immune to pain. And even if they are immune to pain, some witches will be like, I'm immune to pain. You just have to convince them so much that they aren't. Can you pull a fist in the worst situation and declare you already did it and have the witch explode? Yes. Also possible, very unlikely, because witches tend to have a couple screws loose. Witches tend to have a few screws loose, so it's really hard to just convince them of anything. So part of being a witch hunter is being about intimidating or chaotic or crazy. If there's any witches in my chat, if there's like legitimately a legit witch here, and I have over the last year convinced you that I'm actually a threat and I'm an unpredictable threat and you need to be worried about me, I've succeeded on my job. I have absolutely succeeded. And when I eventually come for you, well, you're screwed. Cause now you know I'm fucking crazy and I can duke up. The superpower of witch hunters is gaslighting. Shut up, Evelyn. Shut up. I'm sad now. I'm sad now. Okay. Question complete. If sin magic is part of a witch's power, allows them to generate infinite energy, then what does the pact magic actually contribute? Why is it such an important part of your definition of witch? So, there's two things that make a witch. One, pact magic, and two, sin magic. Sin magic is just energy generation. Being able to generate a lot of energy infinitely. We're not Usopp. Shut up. The pact magic allows you to focus that. So casting spells and like doing all that stuff is all just ritual bullshit. So the reason witches cast spells is because it lets you control your reality bending powers very in a focused state. So saying bibbidi boo ba, I can cast fire, and that creates fire. The ritual of it brings forth the picture of fire in your mind, and that's how you can convince. That's how you can convince a lot of witches. Like, if you can convince a witch, by the way, all of your spells come from the spell book, and you can only cast spells from here. Then that allows the witch to be like, oh yeah, and that like it kind of limits the witch, being like, oh, they can now only cast these spells. So a tactic of a colleague of mine is actually to go back into the past and give would-be witches spell books. And these spell books are literally just saying, hey, you can do these magic. And so when we hunt them later on, when they feel less guilty, because we don't want to condemn children, because that just feels bad. When we condemn them when they're older, it's way easier of a fight. Way easier. So the pact magic part allows the conduit of the reality bending and the energy that you're using, and allows you to hyper focus in the kind of magic that you can actually produce. I.e., they're like an assistant. They're like an assistant that help you figure out what spells you need to cast effectively. It lets you like focus. Oh man, this is a water demon. Okay, I can cast water spells. Awesome. Did you miss half the stream, Badger Ninja? No, just started. Wait, did I just start? Did I actually just start? Hold on. I started 40 minutes ago? How are we here? Wait. I started 40 minutes ago? What? How am I here? Are you saying you go back in time instead of making witches turn it? You just let them. You could let them turn out bad, so bad you could kill them easier. Maybe bad in a way that it's easier to deal with. Wow, it's already been 40 minutes. Holy crap! I was just been eating McDonald's and talking. Really? Streams feel so short. Person done. So, how can a witch become a witch without knowing it requires a pact? So, the pact itself is a very loose kind of thing because honestly, demons are kind of assholes. Demons are mega assholes. Super easy. Like, you don't necessarily need to be a demon, but otherworldly beings like just making you take deals no matter what. And that could be anything from being like, "Hi, would you like to sign up for a free trial of I don't know, Hoerna?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, awesome." And if they get you to sign something and secretly disguise it as like a demon pact, boom, you're in one. Demons get power just from like having a lot of pacts with people, so they're kind of like how can I say this? Pact. Oh, I can't use that word. Hey, you have your attention? Sure. Oops. Yeah, effectively. Demons are kind of very frugal and loose with that one. You guys probably have some pacts with people that you don't even know. Rakpa, thank you for joining the Witch Hunters. Why? I offer literally nothing in my memberships. My memberships give you literally nothing. I don't have emojis. I don't have any membership stuff. Thank you, but why? Anyways, is there any place to catch up on the majority of the lore? I have a virtual YouTuber actually. I'm very happy about that one. Virtual YouTuber. Fun fact, yeah. So, oh my god, I'm gonna have to mute myself real quickly. So I have a virtual YouTuber. Oh, that's awful. Wiki. You can catch up on the lore there, probably. You can probably catch up on the lore there. Yeehaw. Bum 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 bum. Okay, moving on. How does a witch have to be to make you hesitate? If they're a kid, I always hesitate when it comes to kids. Legitimately, I don't like hunting kids. It's like a whole thing. I don't think it's good to hunt children. I always feel bad about it. Like condemning like young witches. I always like it feels they're too innocent. I don't want to do that, so I don't. A lot of people don't. Oh yeah, I have some Patreon lore. I haven't updated that in a while, but it's there. Oh oh shoot! I thought what does a witch have to be? Oh, sorry, not hot. Oh, how hot? None. I don't hesitate at all if they're hot. I read that wrong. I read this like, you know, what does a witch have to be to make you hesitate? I would never hit a kid. I would never hit a kid, ever. Ever. Don't hunt. Don't hunt kids. Bad. A wilf. What's a wilf? Oh, which I'd like to... Awful. Leo say that never happened, but you know how she is. No. What would happen if I consume more witch hearts? What would happen if you consume more witch hearts? I don't like eating witch hearts. They suck. They taste awful. They are bile, but you get powers from them. You get powers if you eat them. So Witches tend to have love, energy, residual, and even though the pact is gone, even though Sid magic is gone, you're capable of eating them. Hold on. Welcome. Hello. Yeah, so I would get more powers if I decide to eat more witches, but I don't do that because just eating witches sucks and it doesn't taste very good. Today is throw short people day. Don't throw short people. Hi Don, like what's your question? Are turtle folk turtles like basically dwarves of the sea? I've never actually very covered dwarf lore very well. I haven't. So or like turtle folk. I don't know turtle lore very well. I'll admit, I don't really care about the race too much. So I'm not very much. I'm pretty much not a fan. So that's a thing. Maybe. Are they hardworking? Do they have big beards and do they do nothing but drink and mine stuff? Because I don't think so. Are they thick and short? If that's what you're asking. If I could take control of one intellectual property, which would it be and what would you change? Ooh. Oh, that's a good. Oh, that's hold on. That's a really good question. Oh, one intellectual property, and what would I change? Huh. Wait. That's a really hard question. That's a really hard question. That's a really good one. What IP would I change? Oh. Don, I'm a DM for my friend group for Reels in the coming day. How do you balance gameplay so then turn into a math triathlon? I mean... have them do... I don't want to say this, have them do less roles or things like that one. So here's the thing. The more you put an emphasis in your storytelling and narrative, the less emphasis there will be on numbers. So... if you get really nitpicky and be like, hi, I want you to do this check, and you get +1 bonus here, +2 bonus here, +3 bonus here, and if you yourself as a GM get mathy, they get mathy. They'll already be mathy, but the less mathy you are, the more they're willing to accept a GM bullshit. So honestly, if you don't want to be a triathlon, you have to be the first one. Be like, hey, these are all the things, and if there's any bonuses or a disadvantage, like, hey, do you get +1 here? I'll just give you advantage, disadvantage, which is a lot easier to calculate and much more easy to do than just having a bunch of bonuses here and there. The less bonuses you have, and the less numbers that you play with, the better for your game overall, if you're trying to go for like a less math triathlon kind of thing. If you're playing Pathfinder, then you're doomed to math anyways. It's Mathfinder for a reason. Like I'll be honest, I don't know what you're playing, but if you are playing Pathfinder, you cannot avoid math no matter what you do. One intellectual property, what would be and what would I change? That's so hard. That's so hard. That's so hard. That's the hardest question that's one of the hardest questions I've got, DGen. Seriously. One intellectual property, which would it be and what would I change? Fuck! You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Saito? I have chat popped up on my side, and your messages appear on the stream before I see them on my side. So it's kind of crazy. So it's somehow interesting because Stream Elements is able to access your message before I get it. So it's appearing on the stream before I see it on my side chat pop out. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy to me. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, YouTube. Fire Emblem would be good. JoJo could be good. It would be a good answer. What intellectual property? Ah. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me think about this one. Let me think about this one really hard. I would say... Okay, I got it. I change it right now. One thing I change about one intellectual property is Kingdom Hearts. I'd say any game that Kingdom Hearts, because of some weird clause they didn't have in their laws, accidentally made anything involving Kingdom Hearts copyright free. That's my answer. Anything Kingdom Hearts has touched is accidentally copyright free. That includes Disney. That includes Final Fantasy. That includes Super Smash Brothers. Everything Kingdom Hearts accidentally touched is now copyright free. That's my answer. That's my answer. That is my answer. Let's go. Let's fuck over everybody. Let's just fuck over everybody. That'd be fun. I love that I now have an answer to this question. That is a great question. That's an amazing question, and now I have an equally amazing answer. I don't like copywriting laws? Yes, I do not. No. I like to see Kingdom Hearts in Final Fantasy 14 as a giant meme. That'd be funny. Can you imagine in the same game that you can deal with chocobos? Oh my god, because Final Fantasy is attached to Kingdom Hearts. Wait. Cause Final Fantasy is in Super Smash Brothers. They have Cloud. Final Fantasy is now copyright free. Everything Kingdom Hearts has touched is copyright free now. Everything. Wow. That's gonna be your answer if you ever ask this question? It's a great question. Alright, moving on. Huh. Have you encountered any witches that directly improve the lives of those around, whether direct or indirect? Absolutely. There's some witches out there that legitimately use their powers for good. They use their powers to be like, okay, I want to improve this town. But here's the fucking thing. Even if you're using your powers to improve town, it's still laden in demonic magic. You can't trust anything. The consoles are now accidentally copyright free too. Yes. Epic Games! Everything on the Epic Game Store is now copyright free because Kingdom Hearts is on it. Everything! Everything! Oh my god, I have created a cataclysm of effects because Kingdom Hearts is on Epic Games. Fortnite is now copyright free. Wow, good lord, this is a devastating question. Whoa. Wow. I have won that answer. I have won that answer. I have managed to create a copyright and eliminating legal plague. Yes, I have. That question you have, I have now won. Looney Tunes is now copyright free because of Roger Rabbit. Wait, why Roger Rabbit? Huh? Was Roger Rabbit in Kingdom Hearts? Oh man, I would. No, I wouldn't sink the game market. Marvel and DC is part of Fortnite. Marvel and DC are now copyright free. Sick. Oh my god. Mickey and Bugs won't share the scene. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm a literal. I've literally created the best answer to that question, I think. John Wick wasn't Fortnite. What? No. Why do I eat burritos from the middle? What the hell, D? Are you freaking possessed? Great question. I think I know what you're talking about. There was a Twitter post. I'm trying to find it. I need to find it. Dice Queen D burrito. Where is this? Oh yeah. Here you go. Let me share this picture. Let me share this picture real quickly. You guys are gonna hate me, but this is how I eat burritos. I ordered that from Chipotle, and I bit right into the middle of it. The way I think about it, yes, potato attack, you understand me. Potato attack, think of it like this. If you eat the burrito from the middle, and you eat it all the way through, now you have two burritos. They're shorter, smaller burritos, but now you dual wield burritos. You have two burritos. One in your left hand, one in your right. You have two burritos. You don't want two burritos? That's a lie. I know you want two burritos. You don't want two burritos? Some bullshit. You can dual wield burritos. Just going one bite here, one bite there, one bite here, one bite there. Delicious. It's so good. There's no witch command here, Aqua. What the fuck? You can understand being chaotic, but it has to be a limit. There's no limit. There's no limit to my chaos. People who are joking how even though Bay is Vebe is adorable. Not Vebe. Vebe is adorable, but I meant Bales. Why do you think Vebe? Hako's Bales is super adorable. But people kept commenting. They'd be like, oh, "Wow, I come off a lot more chaotic than she does sometimes." I'm like, yeah, that's fair. It's two burritos, Don. I now have two separate burritos. They are two different. If I cut a person in half, are they the same person? No, you just have meat. You just have meat. If I cut, okay, let me put it this way. If you cut a steak off a cow, is that the same cow? Yes, but they're two different pieces of meat. And I have one steak here. If I ate them, I would eat two steaks, not one steak, because they're different. See? I don't know where that metaphor was going. But anyways. I don't know where I was gonna go with that metaphor, but here we are. Here we are now. I'm just gonna adjust. Did I go to learn about fractions? Did I, Evelyn? Did I? I don't know, did I? Have you made a character who wasn't in the right class? Yes, I have absolutely made a fighter that wanted to be a wizard. They had maxed out disarm, sleight of hand, and stealth, and as well as persuasion, because all they did was steal scrolls and rods and wands off wizards and then pretend to cast them. So they were just lying the entire time. They're like, "Oh yeah, don't totally look. I'm gonna cast a spell, fireball." And it's like, "Wow, you actually cast fireball. How did you do that? It's like, I'm a wizard. Duh. You read it off a scroll. Yeah, because I read things off scrolls. What do you think I am? Just gonna waste my spell slots? Logic. So yeah, I have created a fighter that wanted to be a wizard and pretended to be a wizard. Are there witch hunter hunters? Are there hunter witches? Are there MILF hunter witch hunters? There are definitely MILFy witch hunters, and there are witches that definitely do not like us, but they do not themselves. There was one case a long time ago about a witch that worked to hunt down hunters, but it was really particularly hard for them because the one thing witches have is the one thing witch hunters have is we have these like kick-ass cloaks. Like, do you see this cloak of mine? You see this? It's super cool. I like it. I'm very happy with it. So we have these kick-ass cloaks that give us a lot of magic resistance, and how can I call it? Multiplicative, knuckle, multiplicative, fuck, a thing that multiplies and other things. So we have stacking magic resistance coats. So the more powerful magic that's focused on us, our coats let us resist them. So the stronger witch you are, the more defenses and magic defenses we get. So the main issue is a very troubling the main issue is a very troubling witch that has stacked up physical might, because if they use magic to buff up their fist, being oh yeah, we get more defenses than that, but if they're just a really strong witch that worked out like crazy, oh no, oh no, oh no, a witch that has enough defense, that has enough strength to actually just beat the shit out of you is way more scary than the witch with a lot of strong magic. So we have our coats are also non-detecting, so it's hard to really like zone in on us and figure out who we are. And we also like like eraser kind of like things. I'm always worried that you guys, if you guys ever become witches for long enough, you'll totally forget I exist, which is crazy. The real weakness of witch hunters are buff MILFs. Fucking Red Panda, bruh. All great questions. They're all getting deleted. Are there witch hunters? Yes, I think maybe. Are the witches so witchy that witches don't consider them witches? What the fuck is that? Are there witches so witchy that witches don't consider them witches? Yeah, maybe. I don't really deal with that kind of stuff. I just condemn them and they're gone. That's multiplicates the magic defense based on the witch's magic power. Wouldn't that mean you'd be weaker against weaker spells? That is that's actually very true. That's very true, Pokemon. That's actually very true. But also defenses. We're not necessarily weaker, but like our coats are equal to the magic power of the witch we have to deal with, which is really good. Honestly, my biggest weakness is if you strip me of my coat. Probably. If you get this coat off me, oof, that's the problem. That would actually be a problem. Why do you never see me without this coat? Except when I'm a bunny girl. So, don't strip me. Anyways, moving on. What is the next tier after witch? Witches are kind of like an apex predator kind of scenario, so you can't really witches are kind of an apex predator scenario, and the only ones that could beat them are specifically us who counter them. So witch hunters beat up witches, but there's nothing really above witches in that kind of way. You know what I mean? So a witch that creates witches. Totally true. That's totally a thing. That part's actually true. Are the witches that don't have magic. Any witch that has accidentally used their reality bending powers in order to convince themselves they're a completely regular person doesn't would be that case. There are actually a lot of witches out there that once they go through high school, and the school system of yours beats them down, they're like, oh man, I guess I'm not special anyways. Well, I guess they don't have powers anymore. If a witch has ever convinced themselves they do not matter, and their self-esteem is so low that they just aren't special, boom, self-containing witch, done. So there are witches that are technically witches, but they've used their power to suppress their own power. It's like a whole thing. Ah. Ah. Thank you. Wouldn't that make them an anti-witch? Not necessarily. They would just be a witch that doesn't have powers. If a witch uses her magic to enhance her physical strength, does my defense raise or lower? My defense will increase. If it is used via magic, the strength of their magic power will actually increase my defenses. So both my defense and magic defense. And magic defense also includes the magic they use to enhance themselves. Hence, it's actually even harder to deal with. Like, one, we don't get a free pass against their magic spells, but also at the same time my defenses increase because of one, the defenses and the magic defenses getting increased as well. Yeah. So you're saying that the school system destroying the moral of people enrolling is a good thing, specifically when it comes to witch hunters and witch hunting and reality bending? Absolutely. That is the only reason I support the school system as much as I do. Why? Because here's the thing. Your school system is so fucked up. It saves your own world from destruction simply because the special like reality benders that come out of the woodworks just believe they're not special. Your school system is so deeply flawed, it saves your world repeatedly. I can like think of a couple of like witches right now. Well, not witches, but like a couple of reality benders currently in this world alone that just don't believe they're special. And so they're like, oh man. Sorry, Dave from Connecticut. That girl you're into, she could have given you the entire life. I'm not going to say the name of the girl, but still. Dave from Connecticut has a crush on this one girl that's a witch, but she's been bullied so much she doesn't think she's special, and therefore she's self-containing. Oops. If anyone is not special, maybe you can be what you want to be. That sounds nice. In Soul Eater, a witch's soul persists after the kill. Is something you've witnessed in your witch hunting career? Absolutely. That's why it's always really safe to like sure you like eat them or you lock them up in a way that they can't reincarnate. Is there a witch equivalent of cleric abilities? Witches themselves are reality benders, so they could really do whatever they want. They could cast whatever magic they want, even if they want to. If there have been witches that have been able to replicate divine miracles, because like you know it's the same fucking world. Sad. Trevor, you could be a witch. You're not. So witches tend to be because it requires demons and pacts and sin and all those things. Witches do tend to be female. Which is like a whole scenario. When I say female, I do mean like feminine because demons are in general horny and they all like and they're all like really into the feminine body, which is like a whole thing. If you transition and if you transition, that counts. Or if you're a femboy. If you're a femboy, that counts too. So if you ever want to do that. Hi, Chibi Disciple, welcome. I'm answering some questions today. I've been streaming for an hour. I don't know why. How close to witchcraft and necromancy is always powered? So necromancy is not necessarily powered by sin magic. Sin magic is kind of like an infinite power generator. When I say sin magic, I mean sin engines, which is a completely different thing. Witchcraft itself is... Witchcraft can cause necromancy, but necromancy is not necessarily witchcraft. So clerics are necromancers. They're just really like early. A necromancer is just a late cleric. I don't know which one was yours, Chivi. I don't know. I might have. I'm slowly deleting them as I clear them. I still have like a whole page to go through. The antithesis is Sin Magic. So Sin Magic is very specifically a type of magic that generates more energy, like an infinite energy kind of thing. So I guess the antithesis of Sin Magic would be something that drains energy. Anti magic situations would be that. Magic evasion, magic defenses like mine would be very similar to that one. Things that neutralize the power of magic or the amount of magic that's generated in an area. So anti-magic could totally be a thing. Energy draining is totally a thing, etc, etc. Anything that could really take away a large amount of energy. The difficulties with draining witches of magic comes from the fact that their magic is so infinite that if you attempt to drain a witch of magical powers, you're more likely to explode than them to go out. So that is the major scenario. If you try magic draining a witch, you're more likely to just pop than actually succeed. So be careful, okay? Is healing just real slow necromancy? Yes. I consider healing closer to time magic, but it's close enough. You need an extremely inefficient light bulb, yes. Okay. Do you know if any of my viewers are potential witches? I cannot say. I will not tell you, and that is a secret I must take to the grave. Sealing the magic helps, yes. If you can seal it, that could work. Do I act any different between when I'm streaming versus GMing for work? What difference would you care to elaborate on? Ooh, good question. When I'm GMing for work and I'm streaming, it's very similar. I guess the only time when I'm really different as a person is when I'm completely by myself. When I'm like, when I'm not streaming, when I'm not GMing, and I'm talking to nobody, I'm a very different person. Primarily because I am such a hermit. I can go for literally days without talking to anyone. You guys, so you know my relationship with Coda and like how like we're really close. There was seriously an entire month where Coda and I just did not talk at all. Like she and I just didn't talk because, fun fact, I was just so busy working on stuff that I just disappeared for a month and just never talked to anybody. So Coda and I are really close. She's like one of my best friends in the world. But it can happen. I can absolutely hermit and just spend all my time working. Coda's here. Coda's here. Oh no. Coda's right here. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. You know what? I didn't even notice actually. I legitimately did not. I don't even know. You couldn't even tell me and ask me what day or month it was. Holy fuck, Coda's here. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I didn't notice. I still don't know when it was, but apparently there was a whole month where she and I just didn't talk, and I just oops. That's the only time I really act different. I really like my alone my me time, like almost always. There's almost no case where I wouldn't just want to, like, if I'm by myself, I'll just hermit it up. Yeah. Follow-up question: what aspects of games do I prefer over for games for friends? Do I prefer games for work? Oh, the fact I do not have to speed up anything. I could be as slow as I fucking want. I could just sit back and just let things play and not constantly push them to like do this. Because when I do games for work, I do 6 sessions of 3 hours apiece, a total of 18 hours, not including the 10-15 minute breaks in between each session. So one thing that I have to deal with is just the fact that like I always have to speed things up when it comes to GMing for work. But if I don't have to, I feel really good about that. So I prefer not to. So I could just be very slow. I could have a lot more tense moments, a lot more tension, and kind of just stall out with combat. I can use combat and I could just stall out an entire like session. I won't give a crap. It'll be fun. I'd like that too. Don't talk to people for months just because they know Simon. Exactly, Trevor. Exactly. If you didn't live here with your fiance and have a pretty socially deprived best friend, I would probably just not see people to face like for exactly. Same here. I think it's a sixth sense when D talks about me. I'm not kidding when I say I literally woke up and opened up stream. Coda and I are connected by a bond. When she'll always know whenever I'm talking shit about her. What is the worst game accessory you've come across that a tabletop RPG required to play? A game accessory? Oh, fuck it. There was this game. It required... Okay, so there was this game I know. I don't know if I could say this, actually. I don't know actually if I could say this, String Sheet Xylophone. I don't know if I can. Because here's the thing. There was this one case where this one game required colored paper in order to run it. And the colored paper wasn't very stiff. It was really flimsy, easy to tear, really weak, and it was required to play. And because they used it like a lens to looking at certain information on the game. I think the game was fine, but the accessory itself was, one, it was loose leaf. And it was really easy to tear. And it wasn't very good. And so it was really bad. You found an old interview of mine and randomly skipped through it and actually found a moment where you talk shit about you. Oh my god. Do I regret not being able to hurt it now? I think I'm fine right now, Neko. Shut up. Shut up, Neko. Why your mom? Your mom. Your mom, Red Panders. Your mom. Has anyone approached you as a pro DM explicitly for the person wanting to run the game where they have complete overplaying the unbalanced homebrew rules? Absolutely. I didn't take it because I'm like, one, I don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time, so I can't just like keep red games all over there. Also, I'm not there to help you jerk off to a power fantasy. Like, I want to create like a very like nice story, and I tend to like levels. My favorite levels tend to be 4 to 9 for any system, for almost any system. Levels 4 to 9 tend to be really cool. At least ones that have a level system. Do I want to run a game where everyone's overpowered? No, I don't think that's very fun or engaging. I mean, I have to step with the game. It becomes an arms race. And I think that's really boring and really not the fun to play. And honestly, even if you offered me, unless you offered me like a solid $1,000 for a 3-hour session, I would not even run this at all. 100%. Wouldn't even run it. You have a question about DMing. Oh, I already got this question from Nick. October 14th. It's already been like a week since then. I've already answered, and I really hope it worked out. Riz, you got questions. How do you do animal encounters? As much as I want to run the hunt, the big bad beast scenario, it's very difficult to make anything even remotely challenging to an entire party of 4 and above. Especially if they have bows or, goodness forbid, firearms, even early ones. Given that they'll almost always be melee, unless they're hunting Moby, they'll have time to prepare all manners of things. One animal is just an animal. While I do not wish to resort to mythical and supernatural animals, I don't exactly see another way, unless it's perhaps better to let locals deal with nasty grizzly bears and giant crocs. Unless players have to handle really big things like manticores and hellhound packs. I'm doing that now. I'm going to be running that for my next session. For my next campaign, I'm actually going to be having a monster hunt. So part of it is it really does need to be a big bad thing. If it's just like, oh, go hunt a grizzly bear. Okay? It's not really like nerve-wracking. Like, you pick up an adventurer because an adventurer is, 1, ready to die, and 2, they are equipped to dealing with big things. If you're just hunting animals, fucking just get the local hunter. Get the local hunter, like get a bow, get an arrow, and go shoot things. Done. Hunting a regular animal is not very interesting for the players and the story, not gonna lie. So typically when I have hunt the beast scenarios, it's always a particularly interesting beast. It's a creature that has done damage to the local ecosystem or is really rare or things like that. Um, the closest I would get is say hunting a rabbit, but even then I would make the rabbit like really interesting. Like, oh, this is a phase rabbit. It hops through dimensions in order to escape people. Things like that. A regular animal encounter, absolutely boring. Not even interested in that. But even like with a rabbit being, oh, it's a phase rabbit. Oh, this is an echo crab. This echo crab creates copies of other crabs nearby, and it tricks you into what you think. Really interesting characters. All right. You can't put in your own question, Coda. It's locked. Another real question I gotta ask. My Warhammer 40k only war campaign I'm running is a nightmare for balance. How the fuck do I balance a party with both a tank pilot and another member who uses a chainsaw scythe? My only idea right now is, or for the tank to advance, they need all on foot soldiers. Then for the foot soldiers, they need a tanks for help. Rinse and repeat. I don't run 40k. Coda, just put the question here in chat. I'll answer it. I don't run 40k. And I can tell you this, I actually have completely no experience dealing with Warhammer 40k at all. No muy bueno, mis apologias. I'm actually completely not familiar with Warhammer 40k in general. Sorry, fam, but good luck. Dear D. Dear, that's cute. What's your favorite system for character generation? What do you prefer, more guided or more freeform character generation? When are pre-generated characters the best option? My favorite system for character generation? I have to think. That's a really good question. There's some really good stuff out there. From City of Mists, which is a really good one. I really like Savage Worlds, because I think that's really interesting. I really like Savage Worlds. I know a basic answer for mine could be Savage Worlds, but it's probably closer to Genesis. I think I might have I think my favorite character system for character creation might be either Genesis or Cypher. It might be Cypher or Genesis, not Cortex. No, I'm not there yet with Cortex. I'm not there yet. But Cypher and Genesis have very good character creations, and I like how Cypher handles power generation, which I find really interesting. Cortex also handles power generation really interesting as well. Genesis is really fun for very particular like skill builds, which is kind of neat. It's a really good question. These are really good questions. Between Genesis or Cypher is probably my favorite kind of system for character, because I want to make a really diverse character, someone that feels different. Do I prefer more guided or freeform character? I do like more guided. I absolutely love Pathfinder because I really like working with the engine to come up with something interesting. I want to work within guidelines so I can really feel like I've abused the system. Because free-form character generation can be fun, but you can get choice paralysis. I love researching and figuring out answers that other people haven't figured out. When you are given the same pool of equipment, but you build a completely new kind of weapon, that feels interesting to me. Other than being like, oh, just make up whatever you want. I'm like, okay, that's kind of okay. It's why I wouldn't, as much as I love Quest, I wouldn't put Quest anywhere near the kind of character generation I really like, because it's always the same kind of characters. But anyways, when are pre-generated characters special? They're the best option when you have guided stuff like I like. When you have to run Dungeons and Dragons, when you have to run Pathfinder, when you have to run a lot of games with like guided levels, yada yada, pre-generated characters are really good. Especially when you're pro GMing and you don't have a lot of time, and be like, okay, just play these. D. I have a friend that reads a lot of game and game design stuff that doesn't consider pro GM or any kind of paid RPG as a game by definition. What are your thoughts on the relationship between paying and having fun? Does paying for a GM make it less gaming because one of the parts is not doing it for fun but for money? I have my own thoughts on the matter, but I'm ignorant in gaming theory, so I want your opinion as a pro GM and a game nerd. Bottles, you and your tough questions. When is the best time to use pre-gen? It's a good question too. Well, yeah, the best time to use pre-gen is when you ever have to, like, especially when you do drop-in games. I have to do drop-in games. Oh, sorry. Call that real quickly. Have you ever considered doing Dice Queen D merch? Absolutely. The main thing is I would want some. I like Leaflet's answer to merch. I would only like to sell merch I myself would buy. So if it's not something I'm interested in, I wouldn't sell it. I would sell a body pillow because I would buy a body pillow. I'd sell a music CD if I could make a music CD. I'd sell keychains because I think keychains are really fun. I'd sell stickers. I'd sell maybe a mug. The only mug I would sell, guys, the only mug I would sell is a very large mug. It has to be more than 25 ounces minimum. I would never sell like a basic ass mug being like, oh man, look at this small little mug baby. I would only sell a mug that was 25 ounces or larger. I want to sell the biggest fucking thing, so you would only have to refill it every once in a while. Like, I have a mug right next to me. I only refill every couple of hours. Yeah, I would absolutely sell merch. I would sell hamburgers, yes. I don't want a basic ass mug, Chivy. I want a nice big one. I'm not interested in tiny ass baby mugs. A cloak would be cool. I'd sell a cloak. That'd be kind of dope. I have a friend that reads. Okay, so back to this question. What is the definition that they're working with, Bottles? If they're not considering it by definition, then what's the definition? A game is a game, whether or not you do it. Well, if they're, it's really complicated. It's really complicated because it's like, I want to know what definition you're saying when they don't say it's not a game. Because I think, D sells a house size mug. Maybe that'd be fun. A big mug, a pool. I sell pools. I sell pools now. I think having fun and paying can come in hand. There's a lot of things that are fun that you pay for, and there's a lot of services that you pay for as well that can be enjoyable. It's like if you're going to a concert, you're paying them to entertain you. You know what I mean? So, it's really hard to identify. It's really hard to identify. There's a lot of games that don't cover preview or any cover. I need to know the definition, Bottles. They just send pictures of game theory books. Okay, so no offense, but your friend is being disingenuous. If they can't, okay, look, if they tell you, so it's someone that is just, no offense, but if it sounds like your friend is just I don't know, throwing up opinions that they've heard and they're read but can't repeat. If you can't teach or learn or explain your opinion, then you don't actually understand your opinion at all, and you're probably parroting it. Like, you need to be, one of the reasons why I like streaming, one of the reasons why I love to stream is because when people ask me questions, I have to defend my answer and I have to try teaching it. It is teaching me how much I know or little I know because I am forced to teach other people. When I teach other people, it means I have improved my mastery on it. I've improved my mastery on a subject if I can teach you guys. They need to be able to define it on their own terms, and if they're just parroting somebody else's work, they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Even if you read game design books, unless you fucking understand it and can teach other people or just explain it, then you've got nothing. Absolutely, you've got nothing. You've 100% got nothing. I can read as many books as I want, but if I don't try teaching it to anyone, it doesn't fucking matter. No, what I read does not matter if I cannot teach it. If I cannot understand it. If I can't tell my friends, by the way, I learned this cool thing. I don't know what I'm talking about either. On the relationship between paying and having fun, I think they can really go hand in hand. I think just because one person is being paid and being compensated for the work does not necessarily mean that the work that they are putting into it is less genuine. Doing something out of love of the game is great, but it's poor, and eventually it leads to a cycle where a lot of people that want to like run things, they can't make it their livelihood. They have to do it like on offhand, do other things first and then the hobby second. I want to live a life of content creation and running games and talking about tabletop RPGs for the rest of my fucking life, and that's really hard because I'm put into a position where I have to rely on the graces of strangers and the support and the love that you guys share with me, and like all of that. I have to, but it's to chase after this dream of being able to produce cool things to help improve, hopefully improve society, because I believe we should be able to pursue the arts. A long time ago, we were forced to work and toil and do all these things simply to survive. Make wheat, eat food, like get warm, you know? But now we live in a much casual time where people can be entertainers and teachers and educators, and that has value. We live in this society. God. If people cannot get supported on the things that they do, the arts die. The arts that people are like, it doesn't fucking matter. What's the real world application there? The real application is maybe I make your day a little bit better by streaming. Maybe by being here. Maybe by being here. You answered my question very well. They're talking shit just as you thought, Lamau. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think it's important to be able to support the arts. I think I really legitimately believe so. And if you don't support the arts, it dies. And then we become soulless androids, which is sad. It's not really about gaming theory. It's more just we live as a society, everybody. And with that, final question. And my questions are completely out. Yaha. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I will check one last place. Just give me a quick moment right here. I don't think anyone has. Oh, gee. Okay, so there's 5 more questions. Oh. Hold on. I have 5 more questions on the internet. Okay. In your about section with your character sheet, what system does that character sheet use? Also, why is this page in Japanese? I can barely read English. What is this? The about section in my character sheet on Twitch uses a system called Savage Worlds. Why is this page in Japanese? I don't know. Marshmallows in Japanese everyone uses because they're trying to copy Hololive. Here we are. You have a very nice voice and a cute art style for your model. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. That's sweet. I really appreciate that. That's just a comment, but thank you. Have you entered a fragment when it was being destroyed? We tend to figure out where the fragment goes before we pop into them. I definitely open up a fragment and be like, oh, I don't want to go in there because it's dying. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do that one. But I've never entered the fragment as it's being destroyed because, you know, we're not stupid. What is the name of my original knife? No. Here's the question. Yeah, feel free to drop the question in Dark M. What are 15 things you learned from VTubing that you wouldn't have learned if you streamed? If you hadn't streamed? talk about this later. And that's all the questions. Thank you, everyone. I think I've now completed all the questions I have so far. And with that, I think I'm gonna call it for the end of the stream. Thank you so very much, everyone, for popping it. You have one more question? Hit me one more question. One more question. Give me questions if you got it. If they're male witches, they're not male witches. They're all well, there's probably a male witch. There's probably a femboy witch out there. That's probably a case. It's way harder than it seems. It is a fun surprise. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Jumping Ike. Another question is, how would you build Ina as a Savage Rose NPC? I don't have the sheet on me, man. I don't have the sheet on me right now. I can't tell you. I'll figure it out later. But thank you, everyone, for popping in. I really appreciate it. Today, we're going to go raid... I said on my YouTube, I don't got to raid nobody. Awesome. Thank you very much for popping in. Everybody, goodbye. I really appreciate it. Here's my knife. Sam saying goodbye. You have a good day. Bye, everyone. Bye. I'm opening... Oh, by the way, if you want to ask more questions, I'm opening up the Q&A ask box again today because I close it whenever I do these things. So you should be able to send more messages again. So if you're in my Discord, and I have a Discord, go find it. Bye. Bye. Ask you another question. Bye. Goodbye. Bye.